What is going on, folks? We're here to look at a bloodletter, right? It's old school medical. No, we're here to look at Garuda. So Garuda is a really good frame and a really pretty functionally good self-sustaining frame, especially if you remove Bloodhalter and throw something like Gloom on here, because it synergizes so fucking well with the third ability. So basically, if you start running low on energy, you can sacrifice 50% of your health to give yourself 40% of your energy back. Well, with Gloom, you lifesteal health back from enemies that you kill, which means kill a couple of enemies and you get an absolute, 11% of your health back. So like 4 enemies and you've gained all of your health back. Okay, so sacrificing your, 5 enemies. By this number, basically 5 enemies. And yeah, you're just 100% good to go. So it's just like, we like that. Yeah, and Dreadmere has some interesting applications, but honestly, it's just kind of a slow grind setup. Not bad. Seeking Talons is a good primer to just basically apply the shit out of slash status on enemies, and you're completely invulnerable while doing this, and you hit groups of enemies while doing it. So Seeking Talons is a very good time, but in the grand scheme of things, basically this whole build just comes down to Gloom, Bloodletting, and then the Talons. So the 2 corrosive shards are completely unnecessary. I think basically for most people, all of these shards are unnecessary because there's other ways to go. So max energy on spawn, and effectiveness on energy orbs, because honestly, just getting energy and not having to worry about bloodletting is just as good. So the build. Multi-augmented Arcane Fury, as we've seen in a few others. Steel Charge for the obvious reason of, why not have more melee damage. Prime Sure-Footed, because Garuda definitely does not want to be on her ass. So if an Xmas heavy gunner shows up and just absolutely power slams the shit out of your ass, it will knock you the fuck down and could get you killed very rapidly because you're running a build that requires something to keep you alive. That's an ability. So, yeah, it's another one of the few that does have PSF on it. The rest of it's pretty damn straightforward. Some health, but we're really using the health to stack into the, ability strength, because that's really kind of the focus. The other interesting perk about Garuda is the Talons themselves, because they are and are not an exalted weapon. It's a weird one. If you equip a melee, you cannot use the Talons. If you do not equip the melee, just any old melee, then you can use her Talons. And when you use her Talons, guess what you can do? Some stupid shit like melee influence. Put some range, put some attack speed, Disciples Merit, just kind of what you would normally see. And this absolutely wrecks the shit out of people, especially when they're afflicted by Gloom and can't do anything really about it. So it's just generally a good time. And the beauty is because it's not actually a casted exalted weapon, means if something shows up to try to nullify your shit, you can just smack them in the face with these damn things, because yes, it may turn off Gloom, but it doesn't turn off the Talons, so you still have a fuck ton of claw to really fuck somebody's day up. Do you need to run Zeneric? No, because bloodletting coupled with Gloom is just kind of a vicious cycle of I lose health, I gain health, but I get energy either way. So it's really kind of a good time. So yeah, I forgot. And of course, the amount of energy that I have is 911 energy, so I'm pretty good to go here. Okay, not gonna be a problem. So we just throw Gloom on. And then we're just going to equip the Talons, and we're just going to murder the shit out of these dickheads, because why the fuck not? I hit that at the wrong fucking time, because I am a dickhead. It's like, what are they going to do? They're sitting here just waiting to fucking die and just waiting their turn. Hi. But, oh, he was already dead anyway. He just hadn't caught on to it yet. It's highly functional. It really is. And if I start to lose energy, I just hit 3 and then just kill the enemies in the 2. And you're not even stuck with using the Talons if you don't want to. If you don't like the function of the Talons, use whatever melee you want to, and then just some good punchy weapons, and it's just a really good time. So yeah, that's Garuda. Simple, easy, to the point. So folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, catch you in the next one.